Happening, my lovely, wonderful people. You will not begin to imagine what some of the things that are going on. Ize-Iyamu dismisses panel's report that declares him, that he has no right to contest, and he declares himself the candidate to beat. Remember that APC have not had, or PDP, or any other party for that matter, they've not had what we call their primaries. Now it's in their primaries that they will determine the candidate that will go for the party. Pastor Ize-Iyamu contested alongside Governor Godwin Obaseki 2 times. Obaseki has contested his first tenor, his second tenor, moving party left, right, and center. Today he wants to continue all the way and he wants to continue all the way and elected as the president, as the governor of the state. However, he seems to be facing some hindrances. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Pastor Ize-Iyamu, a prominent All Progressive Congress governorship aspirant, has referred the viral report of his exclusion from the race by Professor Julius led screening panel, dismissing it as a mere rumor. He is confidently ascertained that he remains the candidate to beat in the upcoming primaries and is positioned to win the election general in Edo State. The report from Professor Julius' screening committee cleared only 6 aspirants, including 23 others, with the provision that they are still free to purchase the governorship nomination forms. Upon arrival at the Benin airport, Pastor Ize-Iyamu addressed a substantial crowd of supporters and party leaders, ascertaining that the National Working Committee, NWC, has given explicit directives allowing all aspirants for the governorship race to purchase nomination forms. He also noted his admirable relationship with Senator Adams Oshomole, considering him a senior brother held in high esteem. He stated, I want to assure you that I am in the race, and by next week, by the grace of God, I will collect the form. Any Edo person is worthy of the ticket, and I'm not a stranger. I want to assure you that your support will not be in vain. There is nothing to worry about. When you are contesting for an election, there are bundles and there are those who will intimidate and want to make sure that you do not take charge in this. However, we will not allow this to stand. Whatever it is, I just want you to know that it is important that we look into all of this. When you are contesting for an election, there are bound to be, people who will bring up all kinds of rumors and stories. The highest organ of our party issued a statement to the publicity secretary, particularly for Edo governorship election, and specifically said that all those who have aspiration to run for the governorship position should collect form, and they are only ones to set up a screening committee, which they will do at the appropriate time. If you look at the earlier timetable release, you will find the schedule. Let me announce that by next week, I will collect the form. I know there were rumors that some people have been excluded, but that NWC release is not possible anymore. The only people that can exclude aspirant from the committee are the committees set up by the NWC. I want to assure you that I will contest and win the election. Regarding his relationship with the national leader of the party and former governor of the state, Oshomole, he said, my relationship is cordial and I respect age. We have worked together for many years. He is the leader of our party and a distinguished senator. So that's what is happening right now. You can see for yourself that there are very, very serious issues going on, and every single individual is beginning to look into all of this, and we are trying to understand it. Now, Pastor Ize-Iyamu, participated, like I said, in the last 2 elections in the state. However, things have not really, all have not really gone the way of Pastor Ize-Iyamu, and right now he still want to contest. But matters that have come up to him is that there is no need for him, to contest. That there are other persons who sits perfectly for that position, and he says those who have carried out that screening without even buying form. Nobody can just screen him out without him buying a form, and they just go ahead and say he's not participating. He said that's wrong. Oshomole has supported him one of the time, which is the last one, where Obaseki was seeking a re-election. And as he stands today, every one of us know, that the deputy governor has been looking for way to become governor, which has also strained the relationship he has with Obaseki. And they both stood together, a formidable force in the last election that have seen to what we have today. However, Pastor Ize-Iyamu wants to contest, but news reports reaching him is that he cannot, and he says he does not understand where all that is coming from. APC has a lot of candidates, I can assure you, for free. APC have a lot of candidates, if I'm not mistaken, up to 20 candidates, but it all goes down to, first of all, they having what we call a primaries, and in that primaries, after that primaries, that's where there'll be a decision. The person who wins now goes to face other party candidates, and the election will be conducted. So whether you like it or not, it is what it is, and we all have a duty of care to ensure that the right thing is done, and that this nation move on very quickly, and that we get to the very destination where we should. The issue is that none of us should allow the same thing over and over again. Oshomole, of course, governor of the state, two-time governor of the state. He has served the people, and he supported Obaseki, and later supported Ize-Iyamu. But right now we know that they are not in the same, himself and Obaseki are not in the same party. So, interest and who people support varies. The deputy governor, who is currently the deputy governor, Philip Shoaibu, is, banking on Oshomole's support, but they are not in the same party. They are not in the same party. They are not. So how does all that work? Anyway, my lovely, wonderful people, it's very important that we look upon this and we make sure that, we do everything humanly speaking possible to bring this nation to where it needs to be. As it stands at the moment, we cannot leave Nigeria just in the pocket of those who have no iota of truth and concern for this nation. If we really want to move forward, we will have to do everything humanly speaking possible to make sure that Nigeria gets to where it needs to be. So Ize-Iyamu has said nobody can, intimidate him out of the race. The contest is fierce, and he is going to get through it, whether they like it or not. So my people, it is what it is. Bye for now.